Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I want to talk about the cult film Mom. This is a 1990 Code Red Scorpion releasing. Oh, wait, no, it's not Code Red. Scorpion releasing, excuse me, Blu-ray that is, I believe, usually around like $20 to $25 online. Um, this is a pretty interesting film that went under my radar that I watched recently and then picked up on Blu-ray. I've now seen it twice. It has a brand new audio commentary with director Patrick Rand, brand new interview with co-star Mariah Ayres, and a trailer. It looks pretty good in terms of the visual fidelity, and the audio sounds pretty good. I think for a movie from 1990, it overall is it's a pretty good quality transfer. So the movie Mom is, I like the cover. She looks like she's trying to be cool or something. It's about this gentleman who is a news reporter out in the field. He goes and interviews people, and his mom is like watching him on TV and like doting over him. And she ends up, she lives in the house alone, and she rents the room to the actor Brian. I want to say, is it James or Johnson? Brian James, who you'll recognize from many movies in the 80s and 90s. He was a character actor. He was one of the bad robots in Blade Runner, so you'll definitely recognize him. And he gets the room rented to him, and he's very weird. And it ends up that, and I'm not spoiling much because it's the beginning of the film, he is a vampire, and he's killing people. And he rents out this room, and the son knows something is up, but doesn't really know what. And something happens with the mom, and now the mom is different, and the son is trying to both, be there for his mother and cope with the fact that his mom is different, but also help her. And he's sort of struggling with dealing with the mom being a monster in a sense, and then also, realizing it's still my mom, I still love her, I still have to take care of her, but it's not her. So it's almost like a horror mixed with like I don't know if I'd say a drama, but he's definitely got these emotional ties that are like pulling him in different directions. Meanwhile, his girlfriend is pregnant, and the mother is weird around them. So he's now worried that the mother's going to attack the girlfriend. There's some pretty good practical effects to make the mom look, creepy like a monster and stuff, like a vampire. Um, and that's like the gist of the story. You have to kind of see what happens and how they deal with everything. It's a little long in the tooth where I feel like there's some things that were dragged out a tiny bit, but overall, I thought it was a pretty good sort of almost like B TV type movie. Interesting concept, and just something that's under the radar for most people that I think most people didn't watch. So if you like things like flesh-eating mothers that just came out from Vinegar Syndrome, you'll probably like this. It might be a little slower, not as cheesy, but good nonetheless. There was another one somebody recommended called, what was it called? It was in the same vein as like Flesh-Eating Mothers or this. I can't think of the name currently, but this is definitely a good sort of cult hit under the radar release that I think horror fans will probably think isn't horror enough, and people who like, dramas and stuff will think it's too goofy and horror-esque for them. But if you don't mind that stuff and you want to meet it somewhere in the middle, I would recommend Mom. It's a pretty fun B movie involving this son and his evil mom. Yeah. So let me know, guys, if you've seen this movie, what you think, and if you have the Blu-ray or if you intend on picking it up. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.